What is an election period? Wow. As if Medicare is not confusing enough, now we have election periods to discuss. Well, your initial election period is when you're turning 65. You have 3 months before your 65th birthday, the month of your 65th birthday, and 3 months after your 65th birthday to enroll in Medicare. That is your initial enrollment period. Now you have your annual election period, which is from October 15th through December 7th. This happens every year. It's called AEP, or your annual enrollment period, your annual election period, AEP, October 15th through December 7th. This is where you sit down with somebody like myself and review your Medicare plan. Make sure it's right. And whatever changes we see fit, or you see fit, if another plan is better, or if some drugs fell off a formulary, you would enroll in that plan, and that would be effective for January 1 the following year. So that is your annual enrollment period, annual election period. Now you also have your open enrollment period, which is from January 1st through March 31st. That's a period in time where if you didn't change during your annual election period, you're able to make one change during that period. So if you were unable to sit down and review your plan in October, November, or December, now you could say, I want to switch my plan. This is the plan that I want to go on, and you can do that between January 1st and March 31st. So there's two election periods between January 1st and March 31st. It's your open enrollment period, which I just spoke about, and it's also your general election period. So that is for somebody who never was on Medicare, never was on a drug plan. That's that time of year where they can actually enroll and be able to enroll with no questions asked. That's, again, your general election period, Medicare general election period, January 1st to March 31st. Now, there are also SEPs, special election periods. What are those? Medicare is pretty complicated. That's if you move. You could switch your plan. You could switch your drug plan. You could switch your Medicare Advantage plan. If you are hospitalized long-term, you could switch your plan. That's a special election period. If you are in a skilled nursing facility, that's a special election period. A lot of times, local governments or state governments will issue a FEMA special election period. If there was a hurricane, a tornado, earthquake, high winds, smog, a lot of these state governments issue special election periods to help seniors go out and switch their plans if they were unable to during a prior election period. So you have your initial election period, you have your open enrollment period, you have your general election period, and you have your special election period. Those are the four periods where you're able to kind of switch your plan, and, if you're unhappy with your current one.